I just saw the news of McRae coming up, and I think it was Kaiwei Tang.
Yeah, it is. McRae and Kaiwei Tang. I think Kaiwei Tang is going to take Roop's spot in the rotation until Roop is back.
Just shut down Root for the year. You don't
Well,
want to. You don't. No need to ramp up elbow issues.
we're only 6 games back, Speed.
Well,
You
and
never
I
know.
did
What
see.
if just selling just like what if we just go on like a 15-game winning streak right now?
That's happened before. I
I know.
I did see our dear old friend Anthony DiStefani will now have a rotation spot for the Diamondbacks. So those are a couple free wins right there for
Wait,
us.
Disco's starting for the D-backs?
I'm pretty sure. Somebody research that. Do I have a stats guy? Do we have a stats guy? Can we hire a stats guy?
We should hire a stats guy.
By the way, who's this sponsored by? Any advertisers flying off the shelves after last night?
Yeah, it's sponsored by the Dutch Goose.
Oh, the Dutch Goose.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dutch Goose.
Yeah. Here's something. I didn't know that Camilo was 7th all time in Giants history in saves. The Giants just tweeted like a thank you Camilo graphic. That's wild. I guess it makes sense. He's been closing for like 5 years. I just hadn't seen that one before. But anyway, what did you think of today's moves? Oh, lost speendawg for a second. But yeah, well, for anyone that just tuned in, we're going to be recapping the rest of the moves made today during the deadline. I touched on it earlier, but we'll be doing kind of a full recap now. Oh, there you are.
Hey, sorry, I lost you there for a second.
It's all good, brother.
What were you saying about Camilo?
Oh, the Giants just tweeted like a thank you Camilo graphic, and I didn't realize that he was 7th all time in saves for the Giants. But I was saying, I guess it makes sense. He's been our closer for like 5 years. I just hadn't really ever realized that.
I mean, I don't think we also. Obviously, there's like Nen and Wilson, Santiago Casilla, Romo. I guess I don't know who else would be on that. I don't think it's that steep of a list to climb, but yeah, he had his. Remember how electric he was when he first came up?
Duvall?
Man, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Duvall was going to be like our closer for the next decade. I mean, he kind of was that for half a decade until last year. I mean, he was awesome for 3 years there. This year kind of figured things out a little bit. Still walked way more guys than you kind of like to see. Made some games a little hairier than we would have liked, but all in all, I mean, Duvall was a good Giant. Yaz was a good Giant. Like everyone we lost, like I have respect. No ill will toward Rogers, Yaz, Duvall, any of them, but at the same time, I think it was time to move on from all three and kind of clear that all these moves were kind of necessary and needed to kind of figure out where this team can head in 2026 and beyond.
I was at work. I didn't really get to break down a lot of the return of what we got. I've been hearing some mixed things. I've been hearing a lot about this catcher.
Yeah, that was that's what I said it in the first video I did today. The catcher,
give me the breakdown.
Jesus Rodriguez. He's in AAA. He is 23 years old. So the biggest thing about him is whether or not he actually sticks as a catcher. Reading his bio and kind of like a scouting report, it seems like
I saw that he's pretty rough behind the plate.
Yeah, it seems like his kind of biggest criticism he's drawn from scouts is like whether or not he can actually catch, which fair if that's like a real criticism.
Hey, well, it evens out because we got a catcher that can't hit. So
yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, at least getting a catcher that can give you some sort of offensive production would be such an upgrade for this team. I mean, he's a guy that from the time he was in rookie ball in 2019 through this year in 2025, he all the way up from rookie ball through low A, high A, double A, triple A till this year. I mean, he's been in triple A this year. He's played pretty much the whole season in triple A, 78 games there this year. And he's hitting 317 with a 409 on base percentage, 430 slug. He has an 839 OPS in triple A in 78 games this year. So getting a catcher that can hit like that and give you that sort of production behind the plate, if he can stick there, is huge. Now, apparently the defense is rough. Like pass balls are an issue. He's not like great as a receiver. Seems like he's made like a decent amount of errors behind the plate. But if Buster feels like he can develop him enough defensively to play every day as a catcher, he seems like the perfect kind of complement to Bailey, and actually kind of more of a starter than Bailey, and Bailey can be more of that backup, like defensive first catcher that he probably should be at this point, given where his offense is.
Yeah, I mean, I trust Buster's to evaluate. I would hope that that's something we could improve. And honestly, the catching pretty great, but another thing that's not just Bailey. I mean, we've gotten nothing really any backup catcher, anybody at the catcher position. So it's been a glaring issue. I don't even want to get started on Tom Murphy. We don't have to go down that road. I mean, I don't want to get you canceled, but I got some choice words for Tom Murphy. Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had production out of the catcher position since Buster. So getting a guy back that Buster at least feels good about as a catcher, we'll see. If he sticks behind the plate, then otherwise it seems like he can play one of the corner spots, maybe left field or something. But I feel like for us to really maximize the value out of this return, he's going to have to figure out a way to catch every day behind the plate.
Hey, and let's be clear. We're not asking for the next Buster. We're just asking for anything. It's statistically not the worst hitter in all of baseball. We're asking for that.
That'd be a great start.
Yeah, hopefully that can help.
Yeah, that would be a great start. And the other pieces of the return, not great. There's a right-handed
pitcher. I saw
that. He's somewhat interesting, like has okay results in Double A. He was a third-round pick in 2022. Has like a decent fastball, curveball, slider kind of combo. It seems like his best pitch is his curveball. But yeah, low 90s fastball, not someone that's probably, it seems like he could be like a bullpen arm down the road, but we'll see what happens with him, obviously.
Interesting, the third-round pick. I just looking at really what we've got in return in some of these. I think, yesterday for Rogers, we got a first-round pick and a second-round pick. Obviously, what round these guys are drafted in doesn't really hold a lot of stock in the MLB. But, these guys were clearly at once high valued prospects or thought highly enough of to be taken really early in the draft. So hopefully we can bring something out of these guys.
Yeah. Fun fact about Vreeling, who we picked up. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Tristan Freeling is what I'm going to go with. I want to say Bo Davidson took him deep yesterday. I saw that somewhere.
Oh, well, now they're teammates.
Yeah.
Now they're teammates. It may never happen again. Or maybe spring training. But
yeah. A couple other tweets. Buster gave, I guess, a press conference after the deadline. I didn't watch any of the video live or watch what was going on, but yeah, there have been some quotes.
Like 30
like
minutes
less
ago?
than an hour ago, I think he gave like a little presser.
Okay.
But main points, he said they did field calls on Robbie Ray. They would have had to have been blown away to move him, and they didn't get offered anything that they felt like was worth moving him for, because they obviously feel like they can contend next year. And he said with Doval, someone that was under control, they just really liked the package that New York offered.
What about Verlander? I saw a report that Angels were interested. The Angels couldn't give us a bucket of baseballs for Verlander. What happened there?
Your favorite guy, Alex Pavlovich, did touch on that. He said,
"Don't listen to anything that clown has to say."
He said he was asked about Verlander. Nothing came to fruition that made sense for us to explore. So I guess nothing got really offered for Verlander, which makes sense. I mean, I didn't really think we were going to get anything for him. I thought maybe the Tigers or Astros would be interested in a reunion, but the Astros instead thought that they should have a reunion with Carlos Correa instead. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Verlander's better, but okay.
Interesting.
Both two Giants legends, but sorry, what were you going to say?
Just getting back to the Ray point, had to get blown away. Just interesting to see. Not a lot of starting pitchers moved. Obviously, like Merrill Kelly, some of the guys that really haven't been doing too much. I saw Jordan Montgomery also. That was a good. I think the Brewers had a good deadline. Brewers always are doing things right. The Mets also had a great. What?
You like the Brewers deadline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the Mets. I mean, the Mets killed it. They gave up a lot, obviously, but they killed it.
Yeah, I don't hate what the Mets did at all. I thought the Padres obviously had a good deadline, but Preller was just kind of went.
I wasn't. Yeah, did they end up?
They just traded their whole farm system. Which
did they end up trading Cease and Suarez? I didn't see.
No, I think they held on to Suarez and Cease. They traded Leo DeVries, who was the number 3 prospect in all of baseball. They traded their number 4, number 6, number 13. They traded 6 or 7 guys. I think more than that, actually. They traded pretty much everyone they could trade, not named Ethan Salas, who, I mean, they would have been selling low on him because he's not been very good and also has been kind of hurt this year. But everyone else they've pretty much traded.
I just want to bring up one quick point about that. I saw somebody told me this, that they might think about moving Miller to being a starter because he came up with the A's as a starter. And obviously that's something they probably won't be able to do in the middle of the season this year, but maybe next year or the year after they'll move him back into a starting role. Obviously, I don't know, that maybe it'll probably be 10 starts before his arm blows out, but I think they might be viewing him as not just a closer, but a long-term starter because they got years of control with him. So,
yeah,
just a thought.
And I've been calling Mason Miller Jordan Hicks 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to be a good starter, but I don't know.
I think he'll stick as the closer out of the bullpen, or will be their closer out of the bullpen, and they'll move Suarez to an 8th inning role. Their bullpen will be disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, it's already really good.
And getting O'Hearn and Laureano is also huge for them.
I'd like to bring up our bullpen, if I may, real quick.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, as far as this season goes, I mean, I don't really even care anymore. But who do you see maybe filling that closer role? Do you think they'll just give it to Randy right away, or do you think, obviously, your boy? I know you're very high on him. If we could get him healthy and get him out of the club, Reggie Crawford maybe could fill that role.
No, I mean, Reggie. I don't even think Reggie is healthy, but no, I think
he never is.
Yeah, I think Doval's gone. I think Randy is like the obvious replacement. And I think part of trading Doval, like the reason why you do it, is to give Randy that experience closing for the rest of the year and like see how he handles it. I don't think it'll be a problem. I mean, he's shown he's been
it won't
able
be a problem for Cy Randy. He's the
no, I mean, he's been able to handle those like high leverage situations all year long for the most part without any problems. There have been a couple hiccups. Sunday, he probably shouldn't have the second inning.
Well, that was on Bob Melvin, not him.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think he should have gone the second inning. Wasn't really a good spot for him, but he didn't even I didn't think he made bad pitches. Mauricio just turned on a slider that was off the inside, off the inside, and he turned on it, and it was a good swing. And Soto went the other way on a fastball in the outer half. Like, they're good swings, but no, I think it makes a lot of sense to give Randy that role and see how he handles it the rest of the year. Give him that experience and confidence going into next year that he's the guy. He's the ninth inning closer, and hopefully handles it pretty seamlessly. I still think the bullpen, like, there have been some people that didn't love that we were trading bullpen arms, whether it be controllable or just Tyler Rogers, because they like Tyler Rogers a lot. It still, to me, is a good bullpen. Like, just going down the list of like guys in it, you still have Randy, obviously. You have Eric Miller when he's back healthy. You have Ryan Walker, who made the dumbest play I've ever seen in my life yesterday, but like, seems like he's kind of figuring out some of the command issues he had early for most of the year. If Ryan Walker can get back to a place where he was last year as one of the best relievers in baseball, this bullpen is still one of the best bullpens in baseball, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree with that.
Pitched with the way that, I mean, with the production they've gotten out of just like random guys. Matt Gage has been good. Like, Lucchesi was a guy they picked up like a month ago, and all of a sudden, like, is a good.
Lucchesi's been solid. Yeah, it's been.
When Miller's back, it's like there's another high leverage lefty you can use. Like, I like Bivens. Not everyone does. I think he kind of just gets left out for dead and like gets extended a little more than he should, but like just comes in and gets the job done most of the time. Sometimes he gets roughed up, but I still like this bullpen, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's still solid. I think it's obviously a little bit of a drop off. I mean, I remember telling you, privately, I think at the beginning of the season when we had all these guys, I think this might go down in history. It's one of the best bullpens we've ever seen. But
yeah,
obviously, and that was when we had Birdsong in there, and it was clear that Hicks would eventually get moved into there, and we had all these guys clicking on every cylinder, but that didn't end up being the case.
I mean, look, I also think Tristan Beck, getting him back, like, he missed a lot of time with, don't want to misquote it was something.
I mean, we don't have to sit here and act like Tristan Beck is some big piece that
he was good. Missed. Like, before he had whatever that was, like, he was a good piece in the, like,
He's a
I like
fine
him.
garbage inning pitcher. He's fine. Whatever. He's not
He's
good.
fine.
Let's. He's
Buto could
fine.
be a good piece.
Budo could be good. Show me
Uh,
Budo.
yeah,
Show me some
I mean,
Budo. And we got him for
he's-
he's controlled for like 5 or 6 years. Am I wrong?
no, yeah, exactly. And I mean, he's a very solid reliever. Like obviously Tyler Rogers is better, but like his numbers over the last couple of years are still solid for like a middle bullpen type of guy.
Do we have anybody watching us? Do we have anybody in the chat?
No, nobody in the chat, but we do have, looks like 25 people. I don't know.
Oh!
I think that's live. I don't know. I'm still getting used to all this. But yeah, I mean, I still think the pitching staff overall is in a good place. I like the fact that we'll see hopefully Luis Matos and Grant McCray playing every day.
What do you need to see Grant McCray play for? He's fine. He's fine. But Luis Matos has the potential
we
to be
don't
a
know.
superstar.
Like, I want to see what Grant McCray looks like playing every day. Like if he can play if Grant McCray can be a everyday outfielder and kind of put up the same offensive numbers that Yaz did, then I mean,
well, he could do that.
Best,
I'll tell you that right now.
He's the best defender in the whole organization.
That's a stretch. That's just not true.
I mean, outfield defender. He's not better than Matt Chapman, but like
I don't think he's better than Jung-Hoo Lee.
Dude, Jung-Hoo. I like Jung-Hoo. I'm not trying to shit on Jung-Hoo, but his defense.
Oh, this guy.
His defense was a little overhyped, is what I'll say, in my opinion. Do you think Jung-Hoo has been like?
Pace, you better pray that there's no hooligans or members of the Jung-Hoo crew.
I love Jung-Hoo. I am a hooligan, but his defense has, if I'm being honest, disappointed me. I don't know, and especially on plays near the wall. And I don't know if it's like a thing with what happened last year, but when he gets back there, he seems like he gets a little nervous.
I mean, I think I think he's still pretty good defensively. He's also in center every game.
His outs above average, his OAA is -4. It's in the 12th percentile. His fielding run value is -2. It's 33rd percentile. I know you don't like the nerd stats, but the nerd stats.
You're just saying stupid shit.
I know. The nerd stats defensively don't back up the fact that he's like good.
He's also playing in probably the hardest center field in all of baseball.
I agree.
He's playing in a minor league park.
I agree. But Grant McCray is as elite as it gets in the center, I think.
That's a huge stretch. When we are in the era of the most elite defensive center fielders we've seen in a long time.
Jung-Hoo Lee?
I mean, Jung-Hoo Lee is obviously not PCA or some of the other guys that are out there patrolling center field. But
no, you
did. Let's not pretend that Grant McCray is even in the conversation. Let's not do that.
You pretended that Jung-Hoo Lee was in the same. You pretended that Jung-Hoo Lee was in the same conversation as PCA.
I didn't say that. When did I say that? Roll back the tape.
I'll try to.
But either way, I mean, I don't understand why everybody loves Grant McCray so much. We saw him he played every day for 2 months last year. He's fine. He's nothing special. Golly, people, these fans, they just get so in love with the players. Not me.
Look, I don't have.
I'm unbiased in saying that Luis Matos is a future Hall of Famer if you give him the opportunities. But
we'll find out. Part of the beauty of moving
17 RBIs in a week. He had 17 RBIs in a week.
I remember. NL Player of the Week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, getting a chance to see him play every day, getting a chance to see McRae in the majors, maybe Drew Gilbert at some point. We'll see how long it takes him to get adjusted and acclimated. I'm sure they'll probably start him in AAA, but yeah, I have no problem with that.
Base. I'm about probably got a couple minutes left. I'm about to get on the Bay Bridge. Sometimes the service is not great.
Well, I do appreciate you tuning in from the Bay Bridge.
From my car.
From your car on the middle of the highway. We said if you crash during this, it'd make for good content.
Yeah, it would be good for the show, really, honestly.
Baseball, yeah, if you want to, go ahead.
I think I'll pass on that. It's tempting.
Yeah. Any other kind of takeaways from the deadline today? I mean,
no, I think like I said, the Mets. I think the Mets. I think the Mets won the deadline.
One thing I did want to get your take on.
Yes.
Before we sign off, did you see? I know you said you were at work, so yeah, you weren't following every move that was kind of made at the buzzer. But did you see James Tibbs to the Dodgers for Dustin May?
I did see that, and I was like, for a second, I was so confused. I thought James Tibbs was still in our organization.
I was like, wait, what's going on? How did the Red Sox just trade James Tibbs?
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I mean, I did when I saw it, and then I realized he wasn't in our organization anymore. I did have that like, the first home run he hits against the Giants as a Dodger against us is really just going to be a nice kick in the dick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's good. Dustin May's not good, so I don't.
Yeah, I haven't paid too much attention to how Tibbs has been doing ever since we traded him. But yeah, I don't like it.
I mean, now you look at the Rafael Devers trade, and I mean Hicks has got he's still got like a 6 ERA. I think he's their closer now, but anyway, and I saw Harrison has gotten worse since he's got him over there. So, I mean,
Tibbs. No, I didn't realize they put Tibbs in Double-A when we made the trade for him. In Double-A, he has in 30 games a 207 average, 319 on base percentage. His OPS is 586 with 1 homer in 30 games. First 30 games in Double-A at a new level, so I'm sure he was still getting adjusted and whatnot. But early returns, obviously, the Red Sox felt like he was worth moving off of. I mean, I think Dustin May at this point is a rental for them.
He's gonna go to the Dodgers lab.
Well, it sounds like your service is cut out now, but everyone that's tuned in, thanks for tuning in for the third edition of the Base Giants live show. Thanks to speendawg for joining, and appreciate you guys all tuning in. We'll come back with some more coverage in the next few days or next week or so once some more news drops. But until then, it's been fun. Thanks for tuning in.